Hello everybody, my name is Mike, and I welcome you today to our official Smart Enchant tutorial. A lot of especially newer players often encounter the too expensive error while trying to enchant their weapons and armor. This usually occurs due to the order they choose to combine their books. This often leads to having a too high XP requirement. In this tutorial, I shall explain to you everything you will need for your enchanting journey. The way Minecraft's enchanting system works is by counting anvil uses. Every time you add an enchant to an item or rename it, it adds one anvil used to said item. This in turn raises the experience points required for the next anvil use. This system maxes out at 39 levels, meaning anything at level 40 or above is labeled too expensive in the game. To fix this issue, you must simply combine the enchantments in a tree type kind of system instead of one by one. Before we begin, I'd also like to point out the fact that we have a mod called Cursor in the server, which has a base 5% chance of adding a random curse onto a weapon you're enchanting. This chance increases with each enchantment and can in turn complicate the enchanting process. Just wanted to let you know, as it could surprise you when you see it in game. I'm now going to demonstrate this concept on a sound sword with maximum enchants. First, we shall take the sword and add the enchant called Red Sword 5 directly into it. Next up, as you can see, we already got a curse onto it, but next up we combine Unbreaking 3 with Ameliorated Sharpness 5 into just one book. And then add those onto the sword itself. Next up, we will be combining 3 enchants into just one book. These enchants will be Hecates Blessing 3, Vengeance of Pufferfish 2, and Alchemist Grace 4. Let's combine these again. And then we add this combined book onto the sword again. I'm now going to combine 3 more books into one once again. Those being Sweeping Edge 3, Swift Blade 2, and Fire Aspect 2. And now we're gonna add those to the sword once again. As you can see, we've gotten some of the curses already. We now have 3 enchants left to combine, and depending on the curses we have unluckily gathered on the sword so far, we can either combine 3 enchants onto the sword or split them into 2. To keep it realistic, I'm going to go with the worst case scenario and do the first one of these options. Hence, we will combine Ecological 3 and Lunatic Despair 2 and Perpetual Strike 3 onto one book, and then put it on the sword, leaving us with the maxed out swords with total of 13 enchants and a few unfortunate curses. So let's combine these books and add them onto the sword. As you might have deduced by now, enchantments for Blood Demon Arts and other items follow this exact same pattern. Well, I hope this tutorial managed to help some of you out and clear some confusion about enchanting and anvil uses. We'll be happy if you decided to leave a like and subscribe on the channel. Mike's out.